This training covers a basic Consumer EchoStar 19 installation using Oasis 4.0.0.9x. For detailed instructions, consult the Oasis User Guide found in the EDOMS section of the installation portal. Text explaining what steps to perform will show here. The Oasis workflow is comprised of 16 steps. As we perform each step, the icon associated will be highlighted. Launch Oasis on your smart device. Log into Oasis using your installer ID with prefix IN. For example, IN123456. Then enter your password. This login is the same login you use for the installation portal. Press the SAN FSO for the customer you intend to install. This is the FSO details screen. Details include the following sections: customer information, installer dealer information, service order notes, bill of materials. Pressing this icon can bring up driving directions to the customer's house using your smart device's mapping software. Data rates may apply. Please note the polarization setting as shown in the red box in the Service Order Notes section. This setting should be used to set the polarizer. This setting is based on the ordered address location. Scroll back up to the top of the page and tap Next. Always use the Next button to progress to the next step. At this step, Arrival, we have a few actions to complete before tapping the Arrival On-Site button. 1. Discussion of where the IDU and ODU go. 2. Plugging in the IDU. 3. Connect your smart device to the IDU Wi-Fi. 4. Perform a Wi-Fi signal test with the Oasis gauge in each room of the house. 5. Reporting the findings to the customer. 6. Offering to sell the customer the Wi-Fi booster. (1) Launch settings on smart device. 2. Go to Wi-Fi selection screen. 3. Choose HUG 2G 785987 SSID. The numbers at the end will be specific to the satellite modem router you are installing. Note, the password will be 2 words with numbers in between.
I'm too short, they can't hear me.
Return to Oasis. Use top right arrow to advance to the Wi-Fi gauge. Press Wi-Fi gauge icon. Choose the room you wish to test. Note, you may add additional rooms by selecting Other and typing in name of room. Tap Try again to test the Wi-Fi signal. Tap Save to store the room and Wi-Fi signal value. Repeat this test in each room of the house and report findings to customer. Offer to move the satellite modem router to another location, or offer them a HughesNet Wi-Fi booster to increase signal in areas deemed marginal or poor. Use top left arrow to return to the arrival step. Tap arrival icon. Tap the Arrival on Site button. Installer may now add notes if relevant. Press Submit to continue. Note: this will turn on the GPS and record the time, latitude, and longitude. Recorded accuracy should be less than 15 meters. You may tap Capture GPS several times to improve the accuracy. GPS capture should be taken outdoors. Tap Next to continue. An arrival verification screen now displays. This includes the customer's name, address, and a verification of the distance from the ordered site location to where the installer is placing the antenna. Typically, the distance from the ordered site is insignificant. If the distance is greater than expected, simply verify you are at the correct site for this SAN FSO. Tap Yes to continue. Tap Next. The satellite info page is now displayed. This is purely informational. The information provided is orbital slot, azimuth, elevation, and tilt if applicable. It can be used in conjunction with a compass inclinometer to verify line of sight. Tap Next to use a built-in augmented reality compass and inclinometer. The compass shows if you hold the device flat. The indicator turns green when pointed at the correct azimuth. When you tilt the smart device vertical, the camera activates. The smart device can be used as an inclinometer/compass. The smart device may ask permission for Oasis to use the camera. Tap OK. Move the smart device until the crosshairs are aligned. Note: the crosshairs will turn green when aligned. Tap Capture. Tap Next. Show the customer where you have chosen to install antenna. Answer any questions pertaining to the physical installation. Ask them if they accept the location you have provided. If not, provide them an alternative. Select the mount type and the dish location using drop-down menus. If installation extras apply, press the plus and type with description and price with appropriate tax. The installer will collect this at time of installation. Tap Signature icon. Have customer sign using their finger or stylus. Ask customer to type their name in the field below. Tap Done. Scan or type in the following barcodes. First, reflector part number. Second, mount part number. Third, power supply serial number. Tap Scan Barcode icon to begin. Center crosshairs over barcode. Hold very still. Barcode is automatically captured. Type in a barcode by entering in box. Scan the power supply serial number. Tap Next. Status should indicate connection to IDU successful, with a ping successful as shown in white box. If failed is indicated, verify connection to satellite modem router Wi-Fi. Once successful, tap Upload SBC file. SBC file upload successful is indicated. Failure to upload SBC file may cause inability to successfully point antenna. Tap Next. The Wi-Fi gauge is shown. We previously completed this step. Tap Next. This page includes the satellite info shown previously. The bottom three parameters, ODU pole, beam, and out route, are default values as shipped with the satellite modem router. To generate the correct values, we must submit the install parameters. Oasis then sends the lat and long to the satellite modem router, which calculates the correct three bottom parameters. Failure to submit parameters will cause inability to point antenna. A warning is provided in red, reminding installer to submit parameters. Tap Submit Install Parameters. Tap Yes to start the install. In the white status log, messages will appear as the satellite modem router calculates the pointing parameters. When the message Pointing in Progress appears, tap OK. Tap Next. This video does not cover pointing in detail. A pointing video is available in e-learning. These steps are provided as an overview. Using the site survey as your guide, start a few degrees to the left of the satellite. Sweep the skies slowly until you find the signal. Once above 50, fully tighten the mast bolts. Use the fine-tune azimuth and fine-tune elevation bolts to peak the antenna. Once peaked, tighten all loose bolts. Check to make sure peak is maintained. Tap Next. Tap Initiate Registration. This process takes 30 to 90 seconds. Tap OK at Success message. Tap Next. Tap Open OVT. Tap Launch OVT. If using iOS, you must tap Click here if OVT window does not appear /relaunch. Tap Proceed. Diagnosis is OK. Recommended action is to click Sign Off. Tap Sign Off. Check the action performed to get OVT to pass. In this case, we had no issues. Check No Installation Problems. You must also type an explanation. Then tap Sign Off. Sign-off code is displayed. Return to Oasis. Tap Retrieve Sign-off Number. The sign-off number is displayed in the gray box. This may be hard to see in sunlight. Tap Next. Tap Initiate Activation. When terminal description in log shows Success, tap Next. All required photos are shown in red. Oasis will not allow an installer to departure complete without the required photos. The steps are shown for the first photo. The rest of the photos are time-lapse. The indoor modem will be the first photo. Tap on the Indoor Unit button. When the subject is lined up, tap the Shutter button. Tap Use Photo if the photo is acceptable. Repeat these steps for the remaining photos. Press Next. Perform service activation on customer's computer. After service activation, return to this screen. Ask the customer to launch browser and enter URL http://192.168.0.1. Have customer click Service Activation. Have customer click Get Started Now. Have customer read terms and conditions. If they have questions, there is a phone number in the upper right corner, 866-347-3292. Ask them to checkmark I agree to terms and conditions, followed by clicking Submit if they are ready to proceed. Have customer click Start Here to set up their myhughesnet.com account. Have follow instructions on screen to set up HughesNet desktop account. Customer should now click OK. If customer would like, they can print out a user ID card by clicking Print User ID Card. When finished, click Next. An example of typical charges is shown. These are not the charges for this customer. The example is provided to show how our billing is set up. If they need help understanding this, have the customer call the number in the upper right corner. Once satisfied, have them click Next. An explanation of support services is shown. Press Next to continue. Ask customer to download our HughesNet usage meter for their PC or Mac. If they are using a tablet, they can also download our mobile app also. For this video, we will click Proceed without downloading. They are given a second chance to download the meter. We highly recommend they download the meter. For this video, we will click No Thanks. The customer has now completed service activation. Click Go to see the HughesNet connect to the internet and bring up their HughesNet.com page. The customer is now browsing the internet. Return to Oasis. Installer will now ask the customer to answer questions on the smart device regarding the installation. Assist customer in answering the questions. When number of customer devices connected to Wi-Fi is asked, stop and offer to connect 2 devices to their Wi-Fi. Tap signature icon. Have customer sign using their finger or stylus. Ask customer to type their name in the field below. Tap Done. Tap Next. Answer the 3 departure questions. Tap Departure Complete. Departure Incomplete should be used if install cannot be completed and a return visit is required. The installer may add notes in the provided box. Tap Submit to continue. A warning will appear. Make sure you have completed all steps, including all required photos. After you press Yes, you will no longer be able to amend FSO through Oasis. Tap Yes when you are sure. The checkboxes on the right indicate the step was visited. The circles indicate if Hughes has received the data. To upload the FSO, scroll down and tap Submit Data to Server. Data was successfully uploaded. Tap OK. Install is complete. Press Home to return to the FSO screen. FSO now shows Departure Complete.